You know, that is really hard to understand. Does it make you look just kind of washed out? I look good in them, or I thought I did. And then I got confused. Everything kind of blends together because you like this and you like that. You will look so put together. Isn't that amazing? Hey guys, hello and welcome to Chloe Avalon. Today, I want to bring to you a video that I have wanted to do for a while because some of you have been asking me about it. And it is about how do I know what foundation shade to wear? Like, how do I know which one is right for me? Especially if you order from a company online and they don't sell samples. How can you know your foundation shade? So I want to talk to you today about that so that you can know better what to pick when you go online to order your foundation. And by the way, the noise that you hear is my husband and boys working outside on the front porch. They are expanding the front porch, making it bigger. I am so excited about that, but there's a lot of noise, so please excuse the noise again. They're making the front porch bigger because we want to just make the outside of the house a little bit nicer for when we do vacation rental. By the way, if some of you are totally new on this channel, my husband and I and our 5 children are going to move to Alaska for a short-term period, and probably a year and a half to 2 years. So we are very excited about that. We're leaving towards the end of June probably. And if you want to know more about our journey, please follow us or subscribe to us on our other channel called Montana Haven. Go over there, find it, and follow our journey to Alaska because that is where we're going to share all about it. Okay, let's get back to this subject. Some of you have been asking me how you can know what color foundation to get. And the reason you've been asking me is because I am a consultant for a healthy and clean skincare and makeup company. And the reason I became a consultant, you become a sales consultant after you join. I tried out this company for a year and a half before I joined because I wanted to make sure that I truly love and like these products. And after a year and a half, I decided, yes, there's nowhere else I'm gonna go order my skincare and makeup products. I'm gonna keep ordering from this company. And so I joined because if you join, you will get 25% off of your products. So that was a no-brainer for me since I was ordering all my stuff on the company. And it's called Lemongrass Spa. And I absolutely love the company. For one, they are a Christian company and they are made here in the US. So it's a US company. And I'm sorry for those of you who are overseas or in other countries because right now they only ship in the US, in the United States. And I want to say, some of you have joined through my link. I always have a link in the description box below where you can go check it out, order, or even join. And I just want to tell some of you, I don't know if you are watching or not, but some of you have joined the company through my link and it has blessed me so much. I pray for the favor of the Lord to be upon you because it does help me a little bit financially when you order from my link or when you join. So I so appreciate that. And also, if you are a consultant who have joined from my link, I want you to know that all of you have a link that you can send anyone to. Like if you have family and friends that see that you are wearing something different and they like it and they're saying, hey, what are you wearing? Like, what did you do differently? You can direct them to your link. Say, hey, go look on my link. And if you like it, you can buy something on that link. And if they buy something on your link, you will get 25% off of any customer that you have. So I just want you to know that any of you consultants out there, if you have anyone who wants to order something, make sure they order from your link or you order it on your link for them. Okay, let's get into this. I made a few notes because I can think better if I have some notes. And it helps me to talk a little faster because I am actually a little bit more of a slow processor and a slow talker. And I know that I've heard that you need to be a fast talker to do well in YouTube. But that's not me. So I'm just gonna stay me, and hopefully you don't mind. Okay, let's get into it. I wanna help you ladies. Anyone who don't know, I'm sure some of you do, but anyone who doesn't know how to find your skin tone and know what foundations to get, I want to try and help you with that. So first, skin tones. Skin tones will change with the seasons. Like in the summertime, your tone will turn a little bit darker, and in the wintertime, it'll turn lighter. But I'm not talking about the skin tone, I'm talking about the undertone of your skin. So you want to find that, because that will always stay the same. The undertone helps you describe your skin tones. So you want to know what that is. So the 3 different undertones of your skin are cool, warm, or neutral. Now, if you are a cool skin tone, your undertone will have kind of a bluish, violet, greenish undertone. Now, if you are a warm skin tone, you will have like a reddish, orangish, yellowish undertone. If you are a neutral, you will be a blend of both, like red, blues, and yellows, and orange. Now, that is kind of, that is really hard to understand in a way. Now let's talk about the risk test. Now, if you've done any studies on skin tones, they will always talk about the risk test. Although I think for me, that was a hard test. But you will look at your veins in your wrists. You will look if there's more greenish, bluish veins, and that usually indicates you are a warm skin tone. And if you have more blue and purplish veins, that would indicate that you are a cool skin tone. And if you have both, and you can't really tell what it is, you are probably a neutral. So you can do a wrist test and you might know right away. And often if you are a cool, your pigmentation in your skin will look a little bit pinkish, like a kind of cool pinkish color. Or if you are a warm, your skin will have this kind of more of a yellowish glow to it, a yellowish, olivish glow to it, even sometimes a greenish glow to it, to your skin tone. And then you will know that you are warm. And if you just can't figure it out, you very likely might be neutral. Another test you can do is do like a white paper test and hold it up to your neck. You don't want to just hold it up to your face, because your face has different colors of pigmentation in it. Especially, you want to do it without makeup. If you've washed your face, some of us have a lot of redness in our face, but that doesn't mean that we are cool. It just means that the skin has some redness in it, but you gotta look for the undertone. You wanna go to your neck or chest area and kind of see if it has like a yellowish greenish tone to it, or if it has more of a pinkish, bluish, purplish tone to it. And that would be the cool. And the yellowish, greenish tone would be the warm. And if you can't decide, then probably neutral. I had such a hard time deciding. I just could not know. I would go back and forth. Sometimes I'd think I was cool, sometimes I think I was warm. And finally I realized that I am probably neutral. So let's go to the next test you can do. So the next test you can do is do like a white t-shirt test. Wear a pure white t-shirt or a white shirt and see how it makes your face look. Does it bring out the glow in your face and in your eyes? If it doesn't, then you're probably not cool, because a pure white t-shirt is a cool toned person can wear a pure white t-shirt. So if it makes your face kind of glow and your eyes sparkle, it means that you are a cool. Now if you put on a cream colored shirt and you glow and everything just seems to kind of mesh together, then you are probably a warm. Okay, let's go to the burn test. If you burn super easy and you almost don't tan, you are very, very likely a cool. And if you tan very quickly and pretty much don't burn at all, you are very likely a warm. And if you are a neutral, you will sometimes burn some, but you will it will slowly turn into a tan. You will also tan a little easier, but you might burn some too. So it's like a happy medium in there. Next is the eyes and hair color test. Now this one will not totally indicate that you are a cool or a warm, but it can help with your testing. So if you have like icy blue eyes and blonde hair, then very, very likely you are a cool. But it's not always, but usually it is. Also, if you have like violet eyes and really dark hair, that could also indicate that you're a cool. Now, if you have green eyes, hazel eyes, brown eyes, and mahogany or brown hair, it would suggest that you are a warm. So these are the few ways that you can decide what skin tone you are, cool, warm, or neutral. That will help you pick out your foundation colors. Because in my skincare and makeup company, if you look at the foundation colors or the blush colors, it will usually say for cool tones, neutral tones, or warm tones. And sometimes some of the blush will say for all skin types. But that way you can narrow it down. If you know you are a warm, you can go on the Lemongrass site and you can look at all the foundation that says they're warm, and there's only, you know, a few of each, so you can narrow it down. And then what you have to do is look at yourself and say, am I a light warm, am I a medium warm, or a dark warm? And then you can pretty much pick out your shade. And also for the blush colors, you can do that too. If you are a cool and you're looking for a cool shade, you need to hit that blush color and then it will come up and it will describe it. It will say if it's for a warm tone, for a neutral tone, for a cool tone, or for all skin types. And so that makes it pretty simple. For me, right now, I have all warm and neutral tones on my skin right now. And I have a warmish neutral colored dress on. Now in the camera, for me, I don't know how it's gonna look for you guys, but it looks more like a cool pink in the camera actually. But this shade is like a warmish peachy color. It's more of a warm, you can tell it has kind of a yellowish warm undertone, a peach color. So this is a warm color, and I am wearing all gold jewelry, which is a warm tone. By the way, I forgot to talk about the jewelry test. You also want to do a jewelry test. You want to put on gold jewelry and see how that looks on you. Does it make you look just kind of washed out, or does it make you look radiant? Or then put on silver jewelry and try it also. See what looks best on you. Try different colors. Like often, actually, you will kind of know what tone you are if you go into your closet and you look at the colors of clothing you have that you gravitate towards. Usually, not all the time, because sometimes we just don't know. We just have no idea. But usually, the colors you gravitate to is the skin tone that you are. So if you gravitate more towards warm colors like warm reds, oranges, yellows, browns. There's so many variations of color out there, but if you tend to go towards that, you are probably likely warm. If you tend to go to the icy colors like gray, stark white, stark black, and like royals and purples, stuff like that, you might be a cool tone. Now, for the longest time, I couldn't figure it out because I would sometimes put on cool tone stuff, cool tone clothing. I love royals and like deep purples and burgundies. And I looked good in them, or I thought I did. And I would wear silver jewelry and I thought it looked good. And for a while, I just kind of gravitated toward cool tone stuff. And then all of a sudden I switched and realized, well, gold looks just as good on me, maybe better. And so I started using gold jewelry and went more towards warm colors. And then I got confused because I felt like I looked good in both. That's how I slowly figured out that I'm a neutral. I'm a neutral. I can actually wear both. I'll try and post a picture here of me all in cool tones, like even cool tone makeup. I will probably have a neutral tone foundation on, but like cool tone blush and eyeshadow. I'm gonna tell you what I'm wearing right now on my face so that you know. I'm wearing this neutral tone maple foundation, and then I'm wearing this caramel matte bronzer. I'm wearing this coral blush shade. It's a very peachy, warm shade. And then I'm wearing this neutrally warm shade of eyeshadow. It's the Cocoa Confection eyeshadow. It's eyeshadow trio that I have on my eyelids. So I'm wearing everything warm, and even the Charmed lip gloss, which is kind of a nude pinkish shade. So everything kind of blends together, even my clothing. When you find your shade, when you find your real colors, your right colors, and you find the right colors to wear, you will look so put together because you have all the right shades and all the right colors on your skin tone. Isn't that amazing how the Lord created us? And if we find the right colors of clothing to wear, jewelry, makeup, it just all really blends together. One nice thing about neutral shades, they can pretty much wear anything, but then it also makes it a little bit harder because you like this and you like that, and you can't really decide. But if you're a cool, you know immediately where to go. If you're a warm, you know immediately where to go. And I believe I have a warm tone daughter and a cool tone daughter. Chloe has a lot more porcelain skin tone with like a pinkish hue to it and lighter hair, and she just looks better with light colors or icy colors, and Avalon looks good in a lot of the same colors that I do. So it is a lot of fun to find out your true colors. Okay, I hope this was helpful for all of you, and I hope the noise didn't bother you too much. Let me know in the comments if you found your undertone through this video, if you want to, and if it helped you find your foundation color, because it has been so helpful for me to finally find out what I am. Okay guys, I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, and we will see you all on the next video.